Clements Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review. I have earned this beer review. Have I ever? Been out on the, what I like to refer to as the back 40. And I got a new gas trimmer. Gave Christian the old one. He's gonna work on it, get it going again. But that thing just, it's a four stroke. So don't have to add the oil. And I just tore it up out there. And I take down the grasses a couple times every year. It really helps the wife with her allergies. So she shouldn't have all the seeds and pollens from the grasses coming in. And it allows, I don't know if you'll see them back there, we've got daylilies and irises back there. So I kind of clean it up and leave those to shine and grow so they're not crowded out. That means that what I need to do is go local, because I've been working locally very hard. And this is one that I don't think is out there anyplace. I've not seen it before. I checked on tap for it came. I was just curious. I didn't see it there. Here it is. It's from Double Mountain. You know they're one of my favorite local breweries. They're out in Hood River. I love going out there. Was just out there last weekend with the wife. Not to this spot, but out in that area. I love being out in the gorge, out along the Columbia River. This is a special one. This is the Oak Barrel Aged Pale Death. If you saw my review of Pale Death, which is a great beer, fabulous beer, this is the big brother, if you will. This is a French oak barrel aged Belgian style Imperial IPA. That's a mouthful, but French oaked, that gets me right there. And I already know that the original's good, but I think this one's quite a bit bigger because this is 9.5% ABV and 93 IBUs. So I can't wait to get this one cracked open. Wow, that was interesting. It was both like taped and waxed. So they sealed this baby really good. I'm gonna have to get my German bottle opener. There we, come on, oh man. And if you ever check it out, if you check out my Facebook page, I put a link up on their bottling system, which is fabulous. They do everything possible to make sure there is no oxygen in this. So here we go with the pour. Oh man, my mouth's already watering just thinking about this one. All right, wow, that's a beauty. Bubbles are just rising up, and the color on this is great. It's like an amber, but there's like these pinkish red hues coming through, which is interesting. Nice fine bubbles up on the top. It looks pretty. Let's get the nose. Wow, this is so interesting. Okay, I mean, the first thing I kind of got was like some, it was hard to describe, but I got peach. I'll tell you that. I got peach. I'm gonna go back in. Yeah, it's like a peach. It's just so different. All right, so I'm getting a lot of hops. I get a little bit of orange on there. I get some apricot and some peach on there. You do get a little bit of vanilla on the nose, a little bit of an earthy woodiness coming off of it, a light sweetness on it. It's really unique. Man, but I get a little bit of tropical. I mean, I get this really light guava and a light passion fruit. Now, mind you, this is probably super fresh. I know they put bottling dates, generally speaking, on these. Well, it says 2016, but I'm not seeing the day, and they're usually good. It's probably a jeweling thing that I can't read or something. Yeah, but you get these like this interesting Belgian sweetness with almost even a hint of watermelon. I mean, that's crazy. And apricot, more peach. It's more like a nectarine, actually. Peach and nectarine, but like a hint of a watermelon scent. And then there's a light citrus on the back side. It's just something. And then you do get that French oak. So, you know, it's probably fresh French oak, like what they do with Chardonnay. I'm dying. I gotta jump in. Cheers. Wow, that is so different. It's full on medium body, almost on the high end. You know, it's not, some people might call it a full body. I'm gonna say it's on the high end of medium, but it really does coat them out. And what's interesting is Pale Death actually has a lot of sweetness. The oak dries this out. I mean, my mouth is literally drying out right now. I feel parched like the desert. And it's a beautiful, smooth oak. You know it's a French oak. My God. Okay, I gotta go back in. It's just almost indescribable. I've not, this is like a champagne almost to me. There's something about that quality. It's almost indescribable. There's some like champagne-like qualities to this that are just amazing. And yet, I'm still getting, God, just these mixed flavors. I feel like I get some watermelon. I feel like I still get some big old stone fruits with hints of citrus on there. But it's that French oak with this sweetness. And it's like, it's all kind of smooth. It's just easy drinking. It's not in your face, it's not harsh, but it's not mild by any means. But it's just smooth. The oak has just rendered this a very mellow and yet still very flavorful beer. I'm gonna try to collect my thoughts a little bit and I'll be back. I had to go to the wife. I had to get her nose on to see. You know, she always scrunches her nose up because this is an IPA, but she goes, citrus, and I'm like, lemon, right? She goes, yeah, lemon. And then she goes, jasmine. Like a jasmine tea, and I can get that. It's like the flowers and the tea, and I guess that's what I was missing in my descriptor. It's very floral on the nose, and jasmine's a good description of part of that floral aroma. Yeah, it's like flowery. And I think that the oak has a lot to do with it, with whatever they did hop-wise. Wow, even my burps are fantastic. The worst part about this beer is it's only a 16-ounce bottle. Wow, all right, I'm just thoroughly enjoying this. This is such a hard kind of beer to rate. I mean, well, now I got a little bubble gum. Yeah, I'm getting those Belgian qualities as it warms. More of the Belgian is coming through. It's just not the same as Pale Death, and I love Pale Death. I love Pale Death. But this is a different beer. I mean, they upped the ante on Pale Death, and then they put it in those French oak barrels, fresh French oak barrels. Damn. All right, so first, we've got to just rate this as an Imperial IPA. Let's be honest, as an Imperial IPA, I can't rank it that high because in terms of style, I mean, it doesn't really hit the style. I'll be honest, in terms of an Imperial IPA, it's an 89. I'm just saying it's an 89. Now, overall, you know, I'm no poker player. You can see my face. I'm loving this beer. Overall, for me personally, I'm just calling it world class. I am loving the French oak. These crazy things, this floral, this jasmine, you know, the peach that came when it's colder. Some of the lemon citrus, it's just honey-esque. There's some honey quality coming through. You get it, it's fresh French oak. So it's this nice vanilla wood. It's great. And honey, jasmine, hint of orange, lemon, watermelon. I'm telling you, it's there. And stone fruits. You know, I'm going more on the nectarine side, but wow, a little peach. I dig on it. 96 overall. It's a beaut. Here it is. Wow. Go find it. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna decide to get another one. I don't know. I'm loving it so much. Here it is. Double Mountain. It is the Oak Barrel Aged Pale Death, batch number 2. Now, I think it's batch number 2. I think batch number 1 was only at the brewery. This is the first time I think that it's been bottled and sent out. You won't find it on any rating services just yet. This is Kevin at Clements Homebrew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer. Ho ho ho, and I'll see you on the next beer review. Have a great day.